So in 5 minutes, I'm going to show you all how to make these yogurts for your SIBO protocol. It'll take a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but for the most part, you can get this done quickly. If you don't have a lot of time, you don't need to fuss about it. This is going to be easy, and once you get to your second batch, it gets even easier. So appreciate you coming along for the journey today. This is how it ended. So let's go watch how it started. Hey friends, today I'm going to show you how to make SIBO in a quick 5-minute video. We're going to just put it together and as quick as we can, just to show you that it's possible to kind of get this thing going if you're busy and you don't have much time. We're going to do this to where it'll save you some time there. So clock is ticking, so let's get working. So we're going to add l.reuteri and we're going to add gasseri into one container. We're going to have the HU58 subtilis in another container over here, because this will go for 36 hours and this one's going to go for 24. So let's go ahead and get this in here. And this comes with a nice little thingy here, so I'm going to put this around there. These come in a pill format. You just kind of squeeze the pill thing out. Most of the 5 minutes we'll be taking this pill and getting the bacteria and the thingamajigger. So I'm going to be using half and half, which is going to be half whole milk, half heavy cream. I need to break that up some. Alright. So I'm going to add my inulin. Tablespoon of this around there. I'm going to break this thing up. Try to mix this up a little bit. Okay. See if we can get this as uniform as we can to help. And we got this in pill format as well. This is our subtilis. Twist this thing on. Alright, that came out a little bit easier than the other one. Now, what you'll see is that, these are going to be fighting for, they're going to be fighting for resources, so it's likely that we get more. Can mix this up a little bit. We're going to get more more l.reuteri in that one than we will this. Mix this around a little bit. Now this is going to help us grow this. Okay. All right, those are good. Now we're going to add a little bit of the half and half. We're going to add basically a half a quart here and a half a quart here. So we add a little bit, kind of mix it up. And make sure when you're doing this that before you even start all this, that all of this is super clean. Yeah, I mean like surgically clean, right? Okay. Because what will happen if it's not, you'll introduce some other pathogens in here and you'll end up spoiling the mix. It doesn't help. And so this is part of the SIBO protocol that Dr. Davis has come up with, and kind of the new information that we got that, subtilis is a 24-hour thing. I think that's based off of a study that was found on Science Direct that talks about this particular variety. Okay, so these are mixed up, so let's put the rest of it in. And you're pretty much done at this point. Ooh. Just about done. All right. Okay, it's got that. so I've got this labeled here so I know what is what, so I know which one to pull out in 24 hours. So right now it is 6 o'clock in the evening, so that means that 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow I'll be pulling this out. I'll be pulling one of them out, the subtilis. Alright, so let's place these. Now I have, to kind of help optimize these, I've made these little plastic inserts, and what these do is they keep them off of the heating element on the bottom and helps, you know, cook it so properly. So I'm going to add water over the yogurt line. Okay, that's good. Yep. Put the top on. Okay. Hit time. Now we're going to do our temperature. We're going to do this for 99 degrees. It's 37 degrees Celsius. And we're going to bump this up to 36. And we have to make a mental note to pull this thing out tomorrow. Boom. That's it. All you have to do now is just wait, pull this out in 24 hours, and then pull this one out in 36 hours. So this will be done not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow in the morning at 6. So that's it, pretty much. So I'll show you the outcome. All right, we got 12 hours to go, so that means it's 24 hours have passed. So that means our subtilis friends have to get out. Let's put this back. There we go. Alright, so subtilis is done. 24 hours later. Yeah, it sure does look a lot better than subtilis I've made in the past. So bacteria matters, man. Bacteria matters. Alright, I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and we will try this in just a minute. Alright, yogurt is done. 36 hours. I'm ready to pull it out. Okay. So we got here some separation, but that's normal. You know, doesn't look too bad. A little separation at the bottom, but for first take, that's alright. Alright, we'll stick this in the fridge, and then we will try this later. Alright, these have been in the fridge for a little bit, so I think they're ready for us to try it. So we got our l.reuteri and gasseri. That looks pretty good, especially for a first batch. There's some separation, but that's normal. The next batch we're going to make after this is going to be completely fantastic. Alright, so this is our consistency. It looks pretty good. Tastes fantastic. Yes, it does. Well, it's got a little bit of that sharp, but really I think the gasseri takes a little of that edge off. And now I've got our subtilis, and I had been making this with a different brand, and I tell you, you get the right brand. Look at that. Whoa, that is fantastic yogurt. Okay. Smells good. Tastes good. Oh, that's good yogurt. Creamier. Nice, easy taste. So you got your SIBO issues. This is going to be a good solution for you. The next time we make this, it's going to be a lot easier. All we're going to do is just take some of this, put it in a jar, put our half and half in it, cook it. And same thing with this. It'll be a piece of cake. So come back and I'll show you how to do that, and that'll take less than 5 minutes. And so you'll see that this whole thing can be pretty easy. All right, I appreciate you all watching. Y'all take care. I wish you the best.